Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be discussing what I thought of the bombshell announcement we got yesterday. I would have done this sooner on the day it actually dropped, the news dropped, which was yesterday, but things have been busy for me lately. But I have a chance to finally address it this afternoon, which is the big announcement we got yesterday that up-and-coming star Leslie Grace, who most recently appeared in the hit musical film In the Heights, which I saw while I was visiting home last month, and I gotta say, it was pretty damn good, and she was great in it, has been cast to play Batgirl in the Batgirl HBO Max movie that Warner Brothers is making. Now, we got an announcement a few months ago that the directing duo who delivered one of the few films we got in theaters in 2020 before everything went to hell is the same directing duo, and of course their names are escaping me, but it's the same two guys who directed the awesome blockbuster and surprisingly emotional film Bad Boys for Life. These two have been tapped to direct the Batgirl movie, along with a screenplay written by Christina Hodson, who wrote such DC films as the recent Birds of Prey and the upcoming Flash movie. Now, what's unclear at the moment is we don't know if this is supposed to be a film that takes within the DCEU or outside of the DCEU. Now, considering the fact that the screenwriter has written two DCEU films, there's a good chance, I feel like, that it probably is set within the DCEU, but don't quote me on that. This could be a film just like the Joaquin Phoenix Joker film, excuse me. This could be set outside of the DCEU with no previous ties or connections to any pre-existing DC properties, or at least outside of the DC cinematic universe, first started by Zack Snyder in 2013, and then everything happened, and now it's at the state that it's currently in. But it's also possible this could be set within the DC ECU. We just simply don't know yet. But what we do know is that Leslie Grace beat out a ton of other well-known actresses for the highly coveted role of Batgirl. She confirmed it herself. Warner Brothers and multiple reliable news outlets confirmed and announced the story yesterday, so it's very, very exciting. The fact that a lead has been cast in the role means that they're getting that much closer to production. It probably means the script has been written, and it has been written for a while, and now with two directors and a star at the helm, their next step will probably be casting other characters in the movie, I would assume, if they're not doing that already. I think it would be cool if this is indeed set within the DCEU, if they had J.K. Simmons come back to play Commissioner Gordon, the father of Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. Now, if it's not set in the DCEU, Gordon could very well be recast, or not necessarily recast, but played by somebody else without impacting or directly influencing J.K. Simmons' version of the character. Because, now with the established multiverse, and of course with Ben Affleck's Batman and Michael Keaton's Batman both returning for the Flash film, and then Robert Pattinson getting his own Batman movie, you could have multiple versions of the same character played by different people. So it's possible Leslie Grace could just be one of the many versions of Batgirl that they'll have playing on their screens in the future, or maybe she will, fight alongside the likes of Ben Affleck's Batman and meet him someday, or maybe he'll recruit her. Who knows? We simply don't know. We won't know until we know. But I think it's pretty damn exciting that what we do know is Leslie Grace will be playing the role of Batgirl in the Batgirl movie that is being made specifically for HBO Max. So unfortunately, if you want to see this film and you don't have HBO Max, you're kind of shit out of luck. But you could just sign up for whenever they do announce or give a premiere date for when the movie will drop on HBO Max, which will probably be in the next 1 to 2 years, or maybe the next 2 to 3 years. So who knows? I mean, this movie is far from complete. It hasn't probably even begun production yet, but it's off to a good start with casting its lead role. So that was very exciting stuff to read and see the other day. I shared the story on my official Facebook page for the EdWord, but I wanted to get a video out there sharing my thoughts on it. I'm excited. Whether or not she'll share screen time with other characters within the DCEU remains to be seen. And if not, no big deal. With the multiverse, Like I said, you could have all of these characters coexisting at the same time without crossing paths or interfering with one another and whatnot, and that's okay because it avoids a whole lot of mess and entanglement. So whatever they've got in store for Batgirl, I'm excited to see it. And like I said, Leslie Grace was great in the Heights, and I wish her all the best in her new role as Batgirl. So, what did you guys think of the announcement that Leslie Grace will be playing Batgirl? Do you think this is like a separate standalone version of the character who won't cross paths with the likes of Ben Affleck's Batman or Wonder Woman or Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Ezra Miller's Flash, and other characters? Or will she be entirely her own separate entity like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker? Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have an awesome rest of your weekend, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on everything DC movie related. Have a good one, everybody, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.